Bliss, ladies and gentlemen, Nola Bliss. Come on stage. Nola Bliss.
Yes, my name is Nola. I am the N-word you're not allowed to use, just to make that clear. Okay, thanks for coming, and you're on your own mic?
Yep.
Okay, no longer. No longer. You've got it, whether you want it or not, babe. I'm yours. Okay. Look, what I lack in attractiveness, I make up for in years and experience. I'll do things to you you wouldn't imagine. And you probably don't want to. We'll park that there. Okay, welcome everybody. We are all inclusive here, LGBTQI, SBS, ACDC, and anything else you care to throw in there. Yeah, we are, any lesbians in the room? That was a very squeaky little one. Who was that, darling? Oh, that's the noise you make, is it, darling? I just got to prepare my ears. Yeah, woo! Okay, well, welcome. Any incels in the room? That was a giveaway snort, man. No, we know there are no incels in the room because they don't come out at night. They just sit in their miserable little rooms with the lights off, the hoodies up, the screen in front of you, and just waiting for Andrew to give them the message of misogyny and anti-feminism and untruths and all that spew he has ready for you while they dribble their cum over the keyboard and when they're wondering why women don't love them. And I just say to them, look, if you just clean your teeth, cut your hair maybe, get out in the sunshine, get rid of those pimples, buy yourself some clothes that look like you love yourself, and maybe you'll find some woman to love you. Yeah? That's what I told my son anyway. I love your laugh, man. Sorry, Mike, I'm going there. All right. Yeah, so I didn't realise there were lesbians when I was growing up. They hadn't been invented. But if they had been, I would have had a crack at one, I reckon. This hair is not just short because I'm stingy, sorry. I am mingy. Old growth forest here. But too much? Okay. Yeah, I would have probably been a lesbian because I just think it would be really nice to be in bed with somebody who knows where my clitoris is. What to do with it. I had to ask my son. My son had a succession of lovely girlfriends, and I said to him, darling, I just need to have that talk with you. And he said, Mum, I know everything. I know it all. There's nothing I don't want to talk to you about. I think it's horrible. I don't want to talk to you about my sex life. I said, could I just ask you one question? Do you know where a woman's clitoris is? He said, of course I do. I said, great. Tell your father. He obviously didn't. But he's a nice boy. He's still single, but he's had a succession of lovely girlfriends, all the same. All off the Barbie production line, you know, with the lips like bee-stung orangutan's ass, and tits that follow you around the room, the nips follow you around the room. I hate that. I'm really jealous about it, because if I was to take my bra off now, they would just unroll like a Venetian blind and hit the floor, and I'd have to pick them up and just chuck them over there until I could get them back in after I go off stage. But so he just had these tits, and I have to tell you that the last time he had a real breast in his mouth was this one. It's okay. It's still. Anyway, that was his 30th birthday. We're a very close family. The well was dry, but I liked it. He wasn't that keen, but you know, he loves his mum. So that was grand. Anyway, speaking of tits, which we are, probably not many women in the audience do appreciate this, but I had a mammogram a couple of weeks ago. And that's when they throw your boobies in what is like a sandwich press in order to see if you've got cancer. I'll tell you what, if you didn't have it before, you probably would after they'd done that. Anyway, I got the results and they said we couldn't find anything because you're too dense. I said, do you think I'm dense? You would talk to my husband, he still thinks the second child was his. But after that, they said, well, we'll go and make some more investigations. So we do an ultrasound. Now that's much more comfortable because I just had to lie on my back with undressed from the top. My breasts were nestled comfortably under each armpit, and it's just, yeah, Jesus, I know it's not going to help you now. So this chap comes in and he has a tube of something. I think that was it. Anyway, he squirted this all over my tits, and he just stood there for 5 minutes, rubbing each one in a clockwise and anti-clockwise direction for a bit, and I was quite enjoying that too. And then he just threw a couple of tissues on my chest and said, "Clean yourself up." I haven't been treated that way since I was last in Kalgoorlie. Very unfair. Yeah, so I live in York. Anybody been up to York? York? Yeah? Have you been twice?
Yes.
Oh, boredom comes easy to you, okay. Yeah, no, it's a nice town. It's a nice town. There's not much to do. The big social event of the year is the funerals. Everybody goes to the funeral. I mean, we don't know who it is in the box. We don't give a fuck. But look, we just file past, see if we can identify them by the tattoos, and if there's no tattoos, we see if they've got any teeth left, you know. And then we just chuff off, say, no, who you fucker. Where are the sausage rolls? Because, you know, we'll go miles for a sausage roll. So. But it's a very, very friendly town. I'd only been there a couple of days, and a few guys came around and invited me for a spit roast. I was very naive, I went, but a bit more meat than I'm used to. Saved by the light. Anyway, so my husband and I, he still has sex, he tells me. I'm not always there. But the last time we had sex, it was quite romantic. We'd been out for dinner, we'd drunk copious amounts of red wine, and we decided we'd go home and try for it to see if it still worked. And we couldn't figure out how to have sex because my hips got bursitis, and he's got a rotator cuff injury, and my knees are fucked. And anyway, I couldn't go on top because, like Tate, I would kill him if I dropped. So we ended up having a 69er on the floor, but we were both so pissed we fell asleep. And in the morning, we woke up and my spectacles were around his testicles, and he thought he'd run into a spider web. Thanks, guys. I've been Nola.
Jesus, that was applause. How good? Nola Bliss, ladies and gentlemen.